Global superstar Taylor Swift. God, she's always playing the victim. She's so manipulative with everything that she says. She only writes breakup songs. She doesn't treat her fans well. Well, guess what? If you clicked on this video to hear me slam Taylor Swift, then you're dead wrong. I am here to tell you the honest truth about global superstar Taylor Swift. I have been a fan of Taylor's for 10 years now, and it has been the highlight, truly, of my life, and has opened so many amazing doors for me, and I feel so honored to be a fan and feel so connected with Taylor, and I just feel the need to make this video and express my feelings to the whole world, and I felt like YouTube was a great outlet for that, because I myself watch YouTube videos all the time, and I hope somebody runs across this video and changes their mind about Taylor based on my story. So I'm just going to jump right into it so nobody clicks off of it and everybody gets the point of this video. So this is a fan's perspective of the truth of Taylor Swift, and this is the truth that everybody needs to know. Okay, so back in 2014 was the start of the 1989 era, and Taylor had started lurking on fans on Instagram and Tumblr, and I am mutuals with Taylor Swift. How freaking cool is it to say that you are mutuals with Taylor Swift online? Like, that is so unreal to me, and I've been mutuals with her for 3 years now on Tumblr. Now, the general public doesn't know stuff like that because all they focus about is, oh, are her and her boyfriend breaking up? Oh, Taylor Swift is a flop now. Oh my god, like, all they want is drama. And they can't point out the reblogs that she does for fans. She can't catch a break, literally. And I was lucky enough to be one of 32 fans, I believe, to receive Christmas presents back in 2014 from her, personally. She spent her time shopping for me on her trip to London for the Victoria's Secret fashion show. She went shopping for me at Cath Kidston, and she bought me sweaters, and she went to Harrods and bought me a beautiful purse. She got me stuff from the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and she saw how badly I wanted a Polaroid camera, and she surprised me with it for Christmas in 2014. I truly do not know anyone more genuine, and someone who genuinely pays more attention to fans than Miss Taylor Swift. And I know some people are probably watching this video right now going, oh my god, look at this girl. She thinks she got presents from Taylor Swift. I did get presents from Taylor Swift. I believe it with my whole heart. There's no reason that I have no evidence. And how this all came about was she found me on Tumblr in late October of 2014. We started following each other, and, well, I followed her, she followed me, and she would literally go on my page and like 20 of my pictures, 20 of my posts a day, just figuring out who I was as a fan. Meanwhile, she was releasing 1989. And I get to wake up every morning and look at this Polaroid that Taylor personally took for me. It says, "Hi Rach, me with your gifts," and there's Taylor right there. And it's in this little glitter frame. And it literally makes me so happy. And I just want to read the letter that she wrote for me. And I want you guys to hear how detailed it is and how much Taylor pays attention. And again, I know there's people out there right now watching this going, this girl is full of it. But I promise you, I'm not at all. Okay, here we go. Rachel, how could I ever even begin to thank you for how loyal you've been over the past 5 years? I posted about that. And she knew how long I had been a fan at the time when she wrote this card. And that's incredible to me. I love reading your blog and following your life because you are so funny and you can always lighten my load and brighten my day with your humor and your sincerity. I love seeing pictures of you years ago at concerts next to pictures of you now. What a beautiful young lady you've become, and I can't wait to meet you soon. Love you, Taylor. And let me just say, it still gives me chills years later reading that. And she kept her promise. And when I flew out to Glendale, Arizona to see her on the 1989 World Tour, my dreams came true. I got to meet Taylor Swift, and I'm going to get to the part proving that it is Taylor who truly does this stuff for her fans, because I know a lot of you are probably thinking, oh, management. No, not management. I literally could not be more floored. And I cannot believe somebody as busy as Taylor Swift, someone who has billions of people screaming her name, picked me, a fan, to go out of her way and send Christmas presents to say thank you for being a fan. That just blows my mind, and it's not something I will ever get over as long as I live. This is my picture with Taylor Swift. Also, there's a group photo right back there. It's my favorite thing in the world. So when I met her, I was the first to go in because she wanted the most time with me, because she had personally asked to meet me. And yes, I was contacted by her management for meet and greet, just so they had the will call information, they had the meet and greet information, and that is right up there in that shadow box. So when I met her, they were like, "You're Rachel, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am Rachel." They're like, "You go to the front of the line. Taylor wants you at the front of the line." So I was with my dad. He was my +1. And we were pulled to the front of the line. And we walked in. And I ran in. And I went, "Taylor!" And she goes, "Rachel, my buddy." Just like that. And runs to me in 6-inch heels. And she was like, "I'm so glad you're here tonight. I'm so happy we're finally meeting." And she went up to my dad and she said, "You have a great daughter." And she came back to me and she talked to me. And I said, "Taylor, thank you so much for, the Christmas presents. I can never thank you enough for that." And she's like, "Oh, I'm so glad you loved them." It was so, so sincere. And you could tell how sincere it was. It was not BS at all. The way she talks to you, how genuine she is when you talk to her, is the most unreal thing. It's so surreal. You literally are taken away by how focused she is on you. And okay, this is the part where I'm going to prove that it is Taylor sending the Christmas presents and doing all the stuff for her fans. She goes, I had my bracelet on from her that said Taylor loves Rachel, that she gave me for Christmas. And I didn't say a word. She looked down and she goes, "Oh my God, you're wearing it," and starts feeling it and examining it. And I was like, "Yeah, of course, I wore it." And she genuinely got so happy. And I did not say a word about it. She went out of her way to take pictures with me and took a group picture with my dad. And she just really made sure that this whole experience was nothing but completely special for me. And I really couldn't thank her enough. And she's met so many of my friends, and I've met so many of my friends because of Taylor. And I feel so, so lucky that this happened to me, so I can tell people, this is the real Taylor. This is who she is. She goes out of her way for fans. My friend Natalie got a DM from her on Tumblr because she was going through a rough time in her life. And then Taylor reached out and met her at her concert for Reputation. Taylor still checks up on me. She knew, my yearbook quote was from her song New Year's Day. She still, checks up on you. She doesn't She wants to grow up with you. Like, she doesn't, like, just post about, oh, yeah, like, Taylor, I love you, I love you, I love you. Like, she will like those posts, of course, but she wants to know, like, how you're doing, how your life is, and it is so unbelievably special to me to get to say that I consider Taylor one of my friends, and for her to just pay such attention to her fans and go out of her way to make us feel completely so special to the point where I'm at a loss for words is just mind-blowing to me. And that's why I get so upset when people say that Taylor doesn't care about her fans, that she's manipulative, that she always plays the victim. That's really not who she is. That's who the media interprets her as, and then people listen, unfortunately. And I just wanted to make this video from a fan's perspective, from the bottom of my heart, saying that Taylor is the most genuine, down-to-earth person I've ever met in my whole life, and being a fan of hers is honestly the most rewarding thing I have ever witnessed in my life. And I can't believe that Taylor went so out of her way for a fan like me. I truly don't know anybody else in the public eye who would do that. And it's just incredible to me, and I wish more people knew stories like that, opposed to listening to what the media has to say. And even when I saw her opening night for the Reputation tour, the Reputation tour, and I'm making this completely unedited, by the way, so if I make a mistake, guess what? It's in there. But I wanted this to be raw. But when I saw her, she was saying, thank you for seeing me as a human being. Thank you for staying with me, despite what the media said, despite everything being thrown at us possible for us not to get to do this anymore. She truly is the most genuine person. I could say that. I've said that 500 times in this video. But sincerely, I wish people knew this side of Taylor. And I wish that people knew that she sent Christmas presents to her fans. I wish people knew that she reached out to her fans that are hurting, or to congratulate them on something so happy, or to pull them backstage and just want to say thank you for being my fan, and listen to them and take pictures with them and check up on them online. She literally checks up on me still to this day. This was 4 years ago when she discovered me, and it's an ongoing friendship, and I literally couldn't thank her enough for everything. And I really hope that someone running across this video gets to change their mind about Taylor because of my story. And honestly, if any of you have any questions, my socials are down below. I just wanted to make this telling you the real truth about Taylor Swift. So, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And just know that what the media says is complete BS. Taylor has not changed. She hasn't. She's changed the genre of her music. That's about it. She's still the most personable person. The sweetest person. And so yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you changed your mind.